Hello, this is a video describing some of the reporting features of Apsona and the difference between regular Apsona reports and multi-step reports. So regular Apsona reporting can be utilized for any of the objects that you have set up to be available through Apsona for your users or yourself. And they're represented these tabs that are across the top, if that's part of your layout. In this case, we have opportunity report, so we'll go there. The report is called accounts with opportunity sums of at least $500. When we run the report, we can see the output is pretty simple. The account ID, the account name, and the account sum. So one thing to note with this output is the amount sum. That's not the regular amount field that is found on opportunity. And in the reporting, what happens is if there are multiple opportunities, we don't see a duplicate of the account name. We just see a single instance for each one of those because the account ID name is the same for them, the account name is the same for them, and there may be multiple opportunities for University of Arizona. However, we're just seeing a single record, single row, because it is a sum of those opportunities. So let's go take a look and see what's under the hood here. So we've selected the opportunity object. The output fields are the account ID, the account name, and the amount sum. Again, of note, this is not using the regular amount on the opportunity, but the metrics version. So we get a sum. So let's see what the filters are set to. Again, amount sum, not the amount opportunity, of at least $500. And the opportunity stage is closed one. And then we also have sort order. If you take a look at it, it is set to alphabetically sort by the account name ascending. It could be any one of those fields that we set for output. And so we save and run, and it's pretty straightforward. Now, anything beyond this, and you may encounter issues. So let's delve into a little bit of what a multi-step report can offer. Here we have the first step of a multi-step report. And you can see that the retrieve fields are the same. There's opportunity, account, the account name, and the amount sum. So that is identical. Filtering is the same, and the sorting is the same. What's different in this report are these two tabs, Step Info and Linkages. Step Info allows you to select which object you want to be working with, in this case, the opportunity. The Linkages describe how you want the steps to interact with each other. In this case, there are no earlier steps, so there is no opportunity to create a linkage. We'll see this in action in later steps. Now, this second step, again, is working off the opportunity. The retrieve fields are a little bit different, but that's not necessarily important at this point. But the filters are. So the filters are opportunities that are closed won, that occur in the year 2017, and which have a month that falls in the summertime, June, July, August. Again, we have no linkages because we actually are just grabbing that pool of people. Where we're going to see the linkages is in the third step. In this third step, we actually don't need any filters. the retrieve field is pretty straightforward, just the account name and the account ID. The range and sort is not important. But the linkages really come into play here. What we're doing is we're saying we want all of the accounts that fall in the first step, in other words, the accounts match, and exclude all of the accounts that fall into the second step. If we were to change all to any, it would completely alter the argument. And what we would get are all of the accounts that meet the first step's criteria and all of the accounts that do not meet the second criteria, which is radically different. So we want to keep that as all. And so in this case, what we're getting are all of the people that meet the first step's criteria minus that does not match those in the second criteria, which is what we want. So what we have here are a pool of accounts now. If we wanted to leave off there, that would be fine. However, if we wanted further information from some of the other steps, we'd move on and add some additional steps for output. And that's what we get with step 4. So if we click on step 4, we see there are no filters, but the linkage connects the contact to the account. And so we transition from the account step to the contact step. And we're going to go beyond that. Let's say we want the cases that belong to the contacts. Again, no filters, but the linkages show we want all of the cases that relate to the contact IDs that relate to the account IDs. And so we're able to jump across objects and access data on different objects that wouldn't normally be able to do with a regular Apsona report. So let's save and run and see what the output looks like. So in the first block, we see a replication of the regular Apsona report that we looked at before. Same information, same columns, and same data. In the second step, we see the people that the accounts that we're excluding based on giving within those summer months. You can see the summer months listed there. And so even if they show up in the first block, they will be excluded by the information in the second block. And finally, we see the output. These are the 2 accounts that are left over, and we show the contacts that are associated with those accounts and the cases that are associated with those contacts. Now, you may not want all 3 of these blocks showing up in your report. If you just want the output for the cases, a lot of this information is extraneous. So we're going to go back and edit. We have the ability to hide the first block by checking the box, saving, going to the second step, hiding, and saving. And then we save and run again. This time we just see a single block. However, you still have to go scrolling to get the case information. So we might want to hide the account information and contact information and just see the case information. And we're able to do that by setting the columns. So we go under Set Columns and uncheck the boxes relating to those first 2 steps. So we uncheck the account ID, account name, the contact information, and hit Apply. And here we have the final results that we're looking for. Simplified, easy to replicate, and also export.